What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Over here behind me we have the next build, and this is my brother Evo 10. So this is a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, and this car is full bolt-on right now. You got AMS 3-inch intercooler kit. You got the GFB blowout valve. You got ETS intake. You got the aluminum valve cover, stock turbo. So currently the car is basically call it a full bolt-on. The car is making around 370-ish wheel horsepower and is tuned by Chag. So I'm really excited to get this build going. I'm really excited to get everything installed, see how it goes. And the turbo does have a T51, so I can't wait to hear that. So my brother is shooting for around 450 to 500 wheel horsepower. It does have a single wall bore 450 in the tank, and also it has 1050X injectors ID. So we're gonna be maxing out those injectors. So here we have it. We've been working on this car and we have a lot done, which is good. Most of the wiring is disconnected. The intake manifold is out, our radiators are out. Now we're gonna be removing the thermostat housing, and then we're gonna unbolt the turbo and then do the timing. And the head should be ready to be removed. I know this kind of look like a mess. I promise you guys, this is gonna be cleaned up. The block is gonna be cleaned. Everything around here is gonna be cleaned. It's gonna be refreshed. So we're gonna keep working on this Evo. I'll catch you guys once we remove the head. Okay guys, we just finished all the springs and retainers. Everything is looking very nice. So we're gonna clean it one more time, install the buckets all around, and then just put the cams just like hand tight for now so the buckets don't fall out. We're gonna be installing these ARP 2000 testers. So this is the bottom, this is the top because it has the Allen key. You just put it in there. They say do not like tighten it all the way. Once you reach the bottom, back it up half a turn and that'll be it. Because once you put the nut on, it's gonna spin and then it's gonna dig into the block, which we don't want that. So it stopped right here. Give it turn back, that's it. So we went ahead and put lube on all the nuts and washers for the ARP 2000. Now we're gonna follow the torque sequence, tightening to 90 foot-pounds. So in 3 equal steps, 30, 60, 90. So guys, we end up using the old timing chain. The timing marks are very hard to see, but that one is aligned. These are aligned. The dot is aligned over there. And at the bottom, that one is aligned with the dot. So now we're gonna spin the engine. When you guys are spinning the engine, make sure if you guys feel resistant or like it gets really hard to spin, that means you guys are hitting a valve most likely. So don't spin it. Take out the timing again. Spin the engine on TDC. Check again the timing and make sure everything is alright. But so far it's spinning very nice, and I can hear compression down here, which is really good. So I'm gonna have my brother set up these wastegates. They're both tile 38mm MVS, and the tuner said to put the white and green for 11.6, 11.60 PSI. He's gonna remove all these bolts, put those on there, and I'll put the bolts back in, and this wastegate should be ready. And he's gonna do the same thing for the next one. So let him do that while I go ahead and seal up the timing cover and put the valve cover back on. Guys, we have a lot done. We went ahead and put everything back over here on this side, the mount, the accessories, the belt, and we went ahead and put the thermostat housing back in. Now we do have to get either a cap off for this and this nipple, or we can just run a hose from here to there. We're not sure which one's easier to do yet. We went ahead and installed new oil feed, and then tomorrow we're gonna start working on the front end, clean up all this mess, and we're gonna start working on making the oil drain, bolting on the turbo and everything. But it's coming along very nicely. Went ahead, put the alternator, power steering on. That's an update. So we went ahead, put the manifold, and we put the gasket and some gasket sealant, just so we can have the best sealant. Went ahead, route everything, the wastegate with the lines, with heat sleeve, everything. That wastegate is done. We don't have the ETS intake because we're running a pulsar turbo, and so we went ahead, use my intake for now, and I'll put this cone on it, and this cone happened to sit right under the vent for the hood, so that should be very good for cold air. We do have the shield over here to block the fan from blowing hot air into it. We have the oil feed. We're not gonna connect yet until we build some pressure. Downpipe is in, O2's in. So guys, we went ahead and put the intercooler and the intercooler piping. So we did use the stock intercooler pipe. So instead of like the pipe going like at the angle, we chopped it right here, slid this coupler on, and I put it right there. And we did bolt it down so this thing is not coming out. Okay, my brother went ahead, put the headlights on and everything, and he went ahead and flash the car, and we did prime it, so we're ready to do the first start. We did all the boring stuff for you guys, so go ahead, let's see. E85. We're at the pump, we're filling some fresh E85. Car is running really nice. We're doing a 20-minute cruise right now. Here guys, we have it, a fully built head with a top mount turbo kit, and it does sound really nice. Stay tuned for the next video where we're gonna be tuning this car on the street. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us building this big turbo top mount built head Evo. It was really nice and super easy build to do, and but as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of us tuning this Evo. Peace.